ever wondered why it feels like everyone around you is living their best financial life while you're stuck budgeting every penny? You scroll through Instagram and see people jet-setting on exotic vacations, sporting designer clothes, and driving luxury cars. This perception of universal wealth is often a carefully curated illusion. Social media only shows the highlights, the perfectly filtered versions of reality. Let me give you a classic example of how surface wealth can be deceptive. But before we dive in, if you're finding this content valuable and want more insights on financial freedom and success, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Imagine two co-workers. One pulls up in a shiny new BMW, while the other drives a modest Toyota Corolla. Instinctively, you might assume the BMW owner is rolling in dough, right? But hold on. What you don't see is the financial picture beneath the surface. The BMW owner could be drowning in car payments, leasing with high monthly costs and a hefty down payment. They might be living paycheck to paycheck just to maintain the image of success. Meanwhile, the Corolla driver might have bought their car in cash, avoided a car loan altogether, and now enjoys the financial freedom that comes with it. They might be investing their savings, planning for retirement, and building genuine wealth, all while driving a less flashy car. This isn't about judging anyone's choices, but rather understanding that material possessions don't always equate to wealth. It's easy to get caught up in appearances, but true financial success runs much deeper. Think about all the subtle ways we try to project an image of wealth. Designer clothes, expensive gadgets, fancy dinners. These things can quickly drain your bank account while providing only temporary satisfaction. The pressure to keep up with the Joneses, or should I say, the Kardashians, is real. But it's a never-ending cycle. There will always be someone with a newer car, a bigger house, or a more extravagant vacation. Chasing these external validations will leave you constantly feeling inadequate and financially strained. Remember, true wealth isn't about impressing others. It's about having financial security and the freedom to live life on your own terms. Instead of trying to keep up with an unrealistic standard, focus on building a solid financial foundation. That means saving, investing, and managing your money wisely. Trust me, the peace of mind that comes with financial stability is far more valuable than any status symbol. Here's another thing to consider. Everyone has different values and spending priorities. What brings one person joy might not do the same for another. Let's say you have a friend who's always rocking the latest designer handbags and shoes. They prioritize luxury goods and always seem to have the newest releases. You, on the other hand, prefer to spend your money on experiences, traveling to new countries, attending concerts, or trying out different restaurants. So, who's wealthier in this scenario? It's subjective. Your friend might have a closet full of designer items, but maybe they're constantly stressed about money and racking up credit card debt. You, however, might have less material wealth, but you're building memories and enjoying life to the fullest. Financial success isn't one size fits all. It's about aligning your spending with your values and priorities. There's no right or wrong answer, as long as you're making conscious choices that bring you happiness and security. Don't fall into the trap of comparing your spending habits to others. Just because someone prioritizes material possessions doesn't mean you have to. And conversely, just because someone lives a more minimalist lifestyle doesn't mean you can't enjoy a few luxuries here and there. The key is to find a balance that works for you. Define what's truly important to you and allocate your resources accordingly. Maybe you're willing to sacrifice daily lattes to save up for a down payment on a house. Or perhaps you'd rather work towards early retirement, even if it means driving a used car for a few more years. The important thing is to make conscious decisions that align with your personal definition of financial success. It's your money, your life, Your choices. Have you ever noticed that the wealthiest people rarely feel the need to show off their wealth? Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. True wealth is about security and freedom, not flashy possessions. Remember, social media often projects an image of success. Don't compare your reality to someone else's online persona. Focus on building your own wealth on your own terms. Remember, real wealth is built over time through smart financial decisions, not overnight windfalls. It's about living below your means, investing consistently, and letting compound interest work its magic. Think of it like building a house. It takes time, planning, and consistent effort. You wouldn't expect to move into your dream home after just pouring the foundation, would you? Building wealth is the same way. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Stay focused on your goals, be patient, and remember that the most important wealth you can build is your financial knowledge and discipline. Those are the foundations of lasting financial security. Believe me, the satisfaction of reaching your financial goals through perseverance and smart choices is far more rewarding than any momentary thrill from displaying material possessions. It's human nature to compare ourselves to others, especially when it comes to money. We see someone driving a nicer car, living in a bigger house, or taking more lavish vacations, and we instantly feel envy. But we almost always compare ourselves to those who seem better off. When was the last time you felt grateful for having a roof over your head, food on the table, or access to clean water? Millions around the world can only dream of these things. This constant comparison can be toxic, leading to dissatisfaction and envy. Break free by shifting focus. Practice gratitude for what you have. Gratitude is a powerful tool. It allows us to appreciate what we have instead of constantly yearning for what we lack. It shifts our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Start by making a list of things you're grateful for every day. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a phone call with a loved one. You'll be surprised how much even the smallest things can boost your mood and outlook. Financial success is not a competition. There's no finish line where everyone gets a trophy. It's about defining what truly matters to you and creating a life that aligns with your values. Focus on your own journey, celebrate your own wins, and don't let the noise of other people's perceived success drown out your own. Your journey is unique, and your definition of financial freedom is what truly matters. We live in a world obsessed with instant gratification. We want it all, and we want it now. This is especially true when it comes to money. We're bombarded with stories of people striking it rich quickly. The teenager who made millions from a mobile app. The influencer who got rich off sponsored posts. The lucky few who won the lottery. But here's the thing. These stories are the exception, not the rule. They are the outliers, the anomalies that make for captivating headlines, but don't reflect the reality for the vast majority of us. What we don't see are the countless hours of hard work, the setbacks, the failures, and the sheer grit that paved the way for those seemingly overnight successes. Real wealth, the kind that provides true security and freedom, takes time. It requires patience, discipline, and consistent effort. It's about making smart financial decisions day after day, month after month, year after year. Think of it like growing a tree. You plant a seed, you nurture it, you water it, and you patiently wait for it to grow. You don't dig it up every few days to see if the roots have taken hold. You trust the process, you stay consistent, and over time, you're rewarded with a strong, resilient tree. Building wealth is the same way. Focus on the fundamentals. Spend less than you earn, invest wisely, and let compound interest work its magic over time. Don't get sidetracked by get-rich-quick schemes or compare your journey to others. Achieving success often requires consistency and perseverance, proving that taking small, steady steps forward can lead to lasting results over time. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram and thought, wow, their life is perfect. They travel the world, wear designer clothes, and seem to have it all figured out. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking everyone else has it easier than us. But here's the thing, you're only seeing a highlight reel. Behind those picture-perfect moments could be hidden struggles you know nothing about. That person flaunting their new car might be drowning in debt. That entrepreneur with millions might have sacrificed their health and relationships to get there. We tend to romanticize other people's success without knowing the full story. Social media is a curated version of reality. People often present the best versions of themselves online, hiding the sweat, tears, and sacrifices it took to get there. So next time you find yourself comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel, take a step back. Instead of focusing on what you think they have, focus on your own path. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. You're on your own unique journey, and that's something to be proud of. Comparison truly is the thief of joy. We might see someone who achieved success at a young age and think, well, I've missed my chance. But here's the thing. There's no timeline for success. Everyone's path is unique, and comparing the foundation of your story to someone else's peak is a sure way to feel disheartened. That person you envy for their dream job might have spent years working tirelessly, facing countless rejections, and making difficult sacrifices to get there. They might have a completely different set of priorities, values, and life experiences that shaped their path. Success isn't a straight line. It's filled with detours, roadblocks, and unexpected turns. Your journey is unique, and your timeline is your own. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on making progress each day. Celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks, and keep moving forward. You're capable of achieving amazing things, but it's important to stay focused on your own path and trust in your own timing. Let's face it, some people simply start the race closer to the finish line. They were born into families with generational wealth, a network of connections, but their starting point was undeniably different. Imagine two people running a marathon, one starting a mile ahead. The one with the head start has a clear advantage. It's the same with personal finance. Understanding this can help you focus on your own journey. Focus on your hard work, dedication, and smart financial decisions. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, well, it must be nice to have things handed to you. And yeah, sure, it would be great to have a financial safety net or a family business to step into. But here's the thing, focusing on what others have, especially when it comes to things outside of your control, will only hold you back from achieving your own goals. Instead of dwelling on the advantages others might have, shift your energy towards building your own legacy. Focus on developing valuable skills, working hard, and making smart financial decisions. Remember, your journey is about creating a better future for yourself and, potentially, for generations to come. Don't let the starting line define your success. Your story is still being written, and you have the power to create your own wealth on your own terms. It might take time, it might take hustle, but it's entirely possible to achieve financial freedom, regardless of where you started. So, keep your head up, stay focused on your goals, and that your journey is uniquely yours. So there you have it. A look at why it often seems like everyone else is swimming in cash while you're stuck treading water. But a lot of what you see online and even in your day-to-day life is just a carefully constructed facade. People choose to highlight the good and downplay the bad, and that's perfectly normal. The key takeaway here is to not let those curated snapshots of other people's lives affect your own financial journey. Focus on what truly matters, building real, sustainable wealth for yourself on your own terms. And if you found value in these insights, consider donating a subscribe to support the growth of this channel. It helps us reach more people like you who are ready to take charge of their financial future. That means living within your means, investing wisely, and constantly seeking new ways to grow your income and your knowledge. The key takeaway here is simple. Don't let the highlight reels of others distract you from your own financial goals. Your journey is unique, it's valuable, and it's worth focusing on. Take steps to build real, sustainable wealth. Live within your means. Invest wisely. Grow at your own pace. It's not about keeping up with anyone else. It's about staying disciplined and making smart decisions for your future. And now, let's talk about what's next. The end of the year is the perfect time to make a few smart financial moves. These steps can save you money and set you up for success in 2024. Our next video, December's Money Countdown. Don't miss these year-end financial deadlines. We'll guide you through it all. We'll cover tax deadlines, investment opportunities, and more. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances, don't miss it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.